Welcome to Strategy with Sally. Are you wanting to use Canva in a way that will help you market your coaching business? Well, if you want some good tips and tricks, today we're going to share lots of tips around how to use Canva for marketing. Hang on in as we do our countdown party as always, and we'll be kicking off at the top of the hour.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you.
Watch all night, 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 watch all night.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. all night long. Want you all night long. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm not gonna wake up. I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, in an old Mustang, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it?
Whoa, here we go. You could tell I didn't I wasn't watching the timer. I'm too busy singing along. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Strategy with Sally. So lovely to have you join us on our weekly live. Today, we're talking all things Canva, marketing, and the different ways in which you can use Canva to help market your coaching business or your course creation business. Hi, everybody. Let me know where you're joining us from out there on the live stream. This is our weekly live. If we have not yet met, I am Sally Sparks' cousin. I am the founder of the Sparkle Class Academy and the creator of the Freedom Funnel Formula. And I geek out on all things automation. Yes, I dream about tags and squiggly lines. I like to simplify processes so that I can help our clients save time. And I love sexy numbers. I love looking through funnels and finding little holes to plug when you can make data-driven decisions. But today's really about a little bit of creative avoidance, but in the right way, doing things creatively that's going to help your business. Do you know what Canva is? Well, Canva is a tool that allows you to be able to create graphics, edit videos, and so many different things, especially for the entrepreneur who seems to be wearing all of the hats. And if that's you, then Canva is a fabulous design tool. It's a really smart strategy to use Canva in your business, especially for businesses who really want to create a visually appealing brand, their content, all of these pretty designs you see around me right now, most of this has been done in Canva. Canva really has a super friendly user interface, which means it's very easy to navigate and click around. It's really not rocket science, and it really has bridged the gap from those really expensive graphic designers, which, I'm one of those, through to people who aren't great at designing, with an amazing plethora of templates that you can use so that you can have visually appealing graphics and branding across all of the media that you use in your marketing strategies. So with Canva's user-friendly interface, you can use all of those amazing tools for so many different marketing purposes. And this is what we're going to talk about today. So I've made a list for you for how you can use Canva within your marketing strategies. So if you have, there's still music playing in the background. We should turn that off. Oh dear, there we go. Let's hopefully, Ma, you just cut that one out, right, darling? We also are recording a live podcast right now, and this audio will be sent off to our podcast editor, who will actually turn this into a podcast, and also our graphic designer will edit this into a shorter, more kind of cool video at the end as well. So we repurpose all of our content. Anyway, that being said, I digress. Back to what we're here to actually talk about today, and that's all different ways in which you can use Canva for marketing inside of your business. And I wrote a list. I was brainstorming this morning of different ways I could think about to share with you today, and I came up with 11 different ways in which you can use Canva for your marketing strategy. So let's start off with tip number 1. Your social media graphics. I mean, that's what most people go to, right? You can create really eye-catching graphics for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Canva offers so many different templates, and also you can resize them on the fly for each of the different platforms. So let me take you over into Canva. Here we are inside of Canva. And if you have a look here up the top, it's really cool because you can search using so many different terms, but let's just begin with social media graphics, right? So say you want to do a Facebook template. So they have templates here, and you can see they automatically default to the size for what you're wanting. And when you run a Facebook ad, there are a couple of different sizes. As well as that, if you wanted to do Instagram, you could do the same thing, and it's going to give you, again, the portrait and the square size as well. So, for example, let's say we click on templates for Instagram. You can see in here lots of different templates that you can choose from for Instagram. But then, for example, say we're going to do, say, an Instagram. We can expand upon that and put quote, right? Because maybe you want to do an Instagram. Oh, can I spell Instagram? Quote. It will also give you lots of templates for quotes. Okay, so that your branding is also consistent across all of your media, what I recommend that you do is start to favorite out some of, and you can see the little star here, you can favorite some of your most liked designs. So if we come through and let's choose an Instagram quote template that we like, let's say this one. Okay, and then we're going to customize this template. Now this is set up, and of course we're going to pop a photo of me in here. If we actually, here's a hot tip too. When you upload anything into Canva, always make sure the file is named correctly, so that when you do a search in Canva, it will bring you up a list of things to choose from. So for example, we've got a client and her name is Jenny, and you'll see, oh, look, there's some Jenny pictures, right? And there's some other Jennies that we've had as well. We've got an Aline in our community, right? So there's a picture of Aline. So always make sure that you're naming the images before you upload them, just for a hot tip, so that you can easily search for them. So we're going to bring in just a little picture and drop it into this template here. What's going on? This should be an image template. maybe it's the circle. It is. All right, just pop that in there. Double click to resize. Excellent. And then we'll just bring that little circle back. Okay, now let's pretend that we're done. All right, actually what we need to do is purple and sparkles in the background, right? Purple and sparkles, because that's how I roll, baby. And let's look in the photos section. Oh, what's a cool looking one here? Oh, and some diamonds today. Let's do purple sparkle diamonds. Excellent. And then we'll push this to the back. Okay, so now that you have got your template set up, currently we are in the Instagram size. So all you need to do is you can go to File and Resize. Oh, what is the magic switch? Oh, look, it's got magic switch here. So you could go under social media, under the magic switch button at the top. Okay, you can choose from all your different social media platforms. So, for example, we're now going to post it from Instagram. We want to do it on Facebook. And then there's a couple of different Facebook things that you can choose, from your banners to your covers to landscape. So let's say we're going to run a Facebook ad, which is a slightly different size. So we can click on Facebook ad, right, so that it shows that that's what we've selected. But further to that, we can also say we're going to create a LinkedIn. Let's go to LinkedIn, and we're going to do a LinkedIn post. So we can choose multiple social medias and then click continue. And what it's going to do is it's going to resize that one design, and you can open both, and you will see that we end up with, where did they go? If we go home, are they on the home screen now? You can see here now we've got all different sizes. We've got the Facebook one. So we've got the original one we started with, even though the picture doesn't look like it's edited. We then have the Facebook ad size and the LinkedIn post size. It's that simple to resize your social media posts inside of Canva. Pretty cool, right? It's so awesome to be able to create those really eye-catching graphics while staying in your branding, while making them platform specific, and repurposing the same post across all platforms with a couple of clicks of a button. How cool is that? Right? So that's tip number 1, your social media graphics. Tip number 2 is your brand identity. Now, what you want to do is be consistent with your branding. Now, I always say this is your brand as a coach. Your face is your walking logo. And people, when they first meet you, aren't going to remember what color everything is or what typography that it is that you're using. But over time, when people scroll back through history, having that same cohesive brand showing up time and time again shows consistency, but also then creates a recognizable brand for you. However, I want you to remember, as a coach, or if you've got a team of coaches working in your business, your faces are what people are actually purchasing the time with you. Okay, because I want you to realize that you do not have to have the most perfect brand to start your business or to start advertising and marketing. So I just wanted to make that super clear. Now, how can we really develop a beautiful brand identity inside of Canva? Because you want to create logos, business cards, letterheads, banners across your social media. So inside of Canva, if we head back over into Canva where we left off, down on the left-hand side, you will see brand, okay? And in under the brand section, you can create a brand kit. Now, you can see here, we work with a few clients. So we create a brand kit for each of our clients. And let's go down and find, it's probably a little bit like the the chef that doesn't cook at home. I wonder what our brand kit looks like. Just saying. So in here, we have our logos at the top here. Now, years ago, well, actually probably not even a year ago, you didn't have the options to add in multiple sections inside of your brand kit. There was only one place to put images. So I've got a lot of images that still live in under logo. But that being said, now you can actually add in under the photos section all of your favorite images. On top of that is your graphics. So any graphics that you might have, we've got lots of sparkles. We've got that little S, the little favicon that we use on everything. And then also any icons that you might have. So if, for example, you are using say your branding is purple like mine, and you want to have a variety of logos and icons for all the social media platforms, but also have them match your brand. And you may see them sometimes at the bottom of people's websites where, you know, all the Facebook logos, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, all the things are one color. And that's what you can also do in here is you can bring in icons and have them in your brand colors. So inside our brand style guide booklet, we actually have a logo in each for all of the social media platforms in each of our major brand colors. Okay, so they're our major brand colors. So create this brand kit, because then when you're in designing here, for example, then you can come into your brand kit. Okay, and here in under the brand kit, I can choose to change all of the typography that's here inside of that into the typography that we use here. Oops, delete. That we use in the Sparkle world. Come on, undo. Why are you not picking that one up? There we go. And then we can, where's the typography? Oh, okay, well, usually it just updates my text. And the other thing you can do as well, what I really like is if you create a design, this one's probably not the best example. Let's go back to something that's got lots of color in it. Say this one. Okay, so this one has not our branding colors, but we can come into the brand kit. Where are you hiding here? Down the left-hand side. And when you've got your brand colors set, you can actually shuffle your brand colors through the design to find the layout that you like. There we go. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? So having your brand identity and creating that brand kit inside of Canva will actually save you so much time, but also keep that consistency. If you scroll back through my social media for years, you will see there's no point reinventing the wheel. My branding looks the same for back in 2017 till where it is today. Sure, we might clean things up and move things around, but the look and feel of our branding has stayed very consistent. I haven't changed my major brand colors over the years either, because why? You know, it's just the pretty stuff. People aren't going to buy because they won't buy because they don't like purple, right? All right. So the next tip for your marketing strategies that you can use Canva for is your digital advertising. So when I'm talking digital advertising, I want you to think about not just a post, okay? And also, a post isn't marketing, okay? It's just a post unless there's strategy behind your post. But when you think of your digital advertisements, I want you to not just think of the posts, but also think about your banners, okay? If you're promoting something this month, change those banners over the month. Also, your ads that you use. You can use Canva to create amazing social media graphics, GIFs for your marketing campaigns. So you can use them in Google Ads, you could use them in Facebook, Instagram ads, and so forth. Now, one thing I really like to do when I'm creating an ad that can be a little different, and you'll see some people do this, it's actually saving the ad as a GIF. So when you save it as a GIF, it keeps moving it's like a video, right? Everyone knows what a GIF is, right? But it's like a video. So I might be advertising a book, for example, an ebook, and the book might fly in and the words like pound down onto the screen. So let me take you back over into Canva and show you what I mean. So here inside of Canva, let's say, for example, we want to animate this and use it in a Facebook ad. Of course, I'm not going to go and change sizes, but I'm going to give you an example. So we can animate this graphic, and the one I really like is the boom. It just bangs down on the screen, which is, where is that little guy? I think it's called Stomp. Where is Stomp? Read the word, Sally. Read the word. There, Stomp, right? Boom, just drops down on the screen. Okay, so you can either individually set each of these graphics and texts to do different things. So if you want it to drift on, let's say we want it to flicker, okay? Or you can, when you're doing your animation, just if you're unsure what to do, they have some fun combinations that you can choose. Okay, so let's choose a fun rock and roll tumble one, right, like that. Okay, and then we check how long it is by clicking on the page, and up the top here it tells you how long this graphic goes for. So you can extend it or make it shorter. And then let's just show you how you would save this out as an animated GIF to use in your advertising. You go to Share, click Download, then you would swap it to a GIF. Now there's 7 pages in this document. I only want the first page. So I'm going to click Current Page because that's the one I was working on, and click Done and Download. So I'm going to let that download, but hopefully I'll be able to bring it onto the screen for you in a minute if the time doesn't take too long. But think about it in an ad where people are in the scroll, right? And sometimes, especially if they're not on Wi-Fi, it might be a play to watch video. It doesn't do an automatic play. And still images are everywhere. But an animated GIF, it's already moving as they're scrolling through the news feed, and it potentially could be a stop the scroll kind of graphic that helps with your advertising. So if I hopefully pull this in for you directly on the screen, oops, it's gone all the way over there. Oops, wrong. We need to bring it into like here. And you can see there's the animated graphic, and we count 4, 5, and it does it again. So you can imagine as you're scrolling through Facebook, this is already in motion. You don't have to push play. So it's just another fun, cool way to maybe use in your digital advertisements. So, and again, as I said before, don't forget your banners. When you're using and running promotions, those banners, when you change them, there's a higher probability that they're going to get a notification, if it's in a group especially, that the group banner has changed. And you want those notifications to show up those little numbers in social media, right, to be able to attract people, to get them to go, oh, what's that? And click the button. Okay, so digital advertising is my 3rd tip for you. 4th tip is print marketing material. Did you know Canva can print stuff for you, like brochures, flyers, business cards, posters, pull-up banners, all that offline marketing stuff. So if you're going to an event, a vendor event, you want to have a business card with a QR code on it. Or if you're at a vendor event and you have a stall or a stand, you want to pull up banner, right? So let's head on back over into Canva and go to the home screen, and you will see up the top here, you will see the business area along the top here, and underneath, the marketing area, you'll see lots of different options, including, they were here. I thought they were here last time I saw. Let's just try that again. Under the printing area. So here it is. Go under Design Spotlight, hit under Print, and you can see all the different types of printed materials that you can do, business cards, posters, and lots of other cool things. Letterheads are there as well. And I mean, we've had some stuff here inside the Sparkle World printed, and we love it. The quality is awesome. Seriously, really, really good. I think the professionally printed stuff that they send you out, honestly, it is so simple to use, and you can set everything up and see examples of it before it goes to print. And it really just takes your business to that next level. A lot of our affirmation cards, I wish I had them here, are postcards, right? And they've got printing on the front and writing on the back. So have a look through all of their different printed materials as well. And if I come here and share screen again, so you can see here are some of the marketing materials that they have under the shop by category area. Shop banners, business cards, floor decals, shop flyers, folded cards, gift certificates, infographics, postcards, so many cool things, all right? Even big signs, right, that you can put up as well. Pretty cool. I love it that there is so many things, and you don't have to be a graphic designer to actually create quality design. Now, I'm really picky when I look at graphic design. My design eye is like, is there design hierarchy here? Is the layout right? Where is the white space? How does the typography sit on the page? Now, the designs that Canva actually accept go through a vetting process. You can't just submit a design and Canva just let anybody design. There is a vetting process that people go through to be qualified to design for Canva. There's a lot of really the design terms like hierarchy, color, balance, line, form, like all the techie stuff. That in the designs that you see inside the template is exactly the type of thing that you would used to have to pay lots of money for a professional designer to use. And what I like to do is I know AI is there and I know AI is smart, but you know what I really like to do is I like to start with somebody's template, so one of the creators, and change it slightly and then save that designer's template. Do you know why? Because you're giving back to the designers. The designers actually get a small cut. Every time you click that download button, the designers who submit all the designs get paid, right? And I think if they've gone to the time and the effort and you're now reusing their beautiful work, hit the download button from a designer's template that you have used. And that way they get a little cha-ching, okay? All right, my next marketing tip is presentations for your webinars. This is what we help a lot of our clients do inside of the Freedom Funnel Academy because, going live, you want to have cool webinars to go along with your live trainings. So inside of Canva, if you type in the word webinar, you will see that there are examples for webinars. And we actually want the webinar template. And where is it? Not webinar flyers, webinar presentation. That's probably what I need. Okay, design a presentation. So let's just click that one. So now we can design a presentation, and you can see here, it's even shortlisted it too. And if you wanted to change the words for, design a presentation on mindfulness, you could do that. So let's maybe change Oh, let's just leave it at that. Anyway, so then it'll give you a heap of webinar templates. And if you hold your mouse over the top, you will actually see, it'll flick through for you and it'll tell you how many pages are inside of the webinar presentation. So why start from scratch? Not only are the templates there with pretty designs, a lot of these templates, if there is a particular niche or something that you're teaching, may already be started for you to start to build out that webinar, right? So if we put in here, design a presentation on, let's have a look. I'm going to try toilet training your puppy. Let's see if it does anything. Let's give it a crack. So it's doing a magic design here for us. Look at that. Toilet training your puppy. Look at that. So cool. So you can come in here, of course, and choose, and you can see all the different templates that it lays out for you. It's a great place to be able to come in and create templates for your presentations and webinars, and it'll allow you to create engaging presentations for your webinars. And once you download those webinars, you can use them just like a PowerPoint. So you will have a presenter area where you can put your notes so you can read what it is that you're going to teach. It has the secondary window that pops up with the actual the slides, and you can share screen if you're inside of Zoom or even inside of Facebook. You can share screen to that window that you only want the viewers to see while you have the presentation in front of you. Now, not only are you able to do it in there, let me show you another little cool hack over here. So let's just say that this is the puppy training one that we're going to use. You will see down the bottom or along the side, you'll see the word notes down here first. Click on that. This is where you can write all of your notes. But then when you go to download it, you can actually download it here, look, as a PowerPoint document. So it doesn't have to be directly out of Canva that you do the presentation. Now, the reason I say that is when you go into present mode, what some people find is the little window that pops up, you can actually see the line across the top that it's a floating window with the little cross symbol on it. Unless you've got a dual screen, you've got two screens, you can enlarge it on the secondary screen and then it loses that little bar along the top with the little X, you know, the close and the minimize. Or if you just download it as a PowerPoint presentation, PowerPoint doesn't have that. That's like Keynote. I use Keynote most of the time, just because that's how I started and all of my templates were in Keynote way before Canva. But when you go to presenter mode, it actually doesn't have that little bar across the top. Let me see if I can show it to you, what I mean, presenter. So let's go to presenter view and click present. And what you can't see is another little window has come up. Let me see if I can make that one show for you. Where's my little guy over here? So let's change this to audience window, and it's probably not going to show because I'm inside of one of those. Oh, there we go. Sort of does. But see that little bar along the top there? Right? So unless you've got something cool like Ecamm where you can cut it off like I have, right, and you're just using Zoom, then, you know, some people don't really like this little bar along the top showing. So if you save it out as a PowerPoint presentation, that's going to help you to alleviate that problem. Alrighty then, we're rocking and rolling through. What's your favourite tip so far? Let me know in the chat. We have been through tip number 1, social media graphics. I gave you some tips around resizing and making platform specific. Tip number 2, brand identity, creating your brand kit for a cohesive brand across all of your platforms and also making it easier for design. Tip number 3 is your digital advertising. So the fact that you can don't forget banners, and also I gave you a hot tip on creating moving, well, a GIF so that you could use that in your marketing and advertising. And the last one, so far, we're up to the printed material. So all of your business cards and logos and, banners and footers and footers. I said headers and footers. Yeah, that would be on a letterhead, right? Can be done. And then the next one is tip number 5, presentations and webinars. So far, out of all of those, let me know in the chat which one's like, oh, cool. Yeah. Love all of them. Great tips to hear a review of the options. Excellent. Sarah said, I learned that I could resize one design to multiple designs at the same time. So cool. Yes, so cool, right? So let's move on to tip number 6. Tip 6 is infographics. So if you don't know what an infographic is, what an infographic does is allows you to take very complicated information and simplify it in a very visually appealing form. Now, we help our clients to create visual appealing infographics for their signature method or their course, their program, because a lot of coaches don't have a tangible program that you can't, it's not a cup of coffee. You can't grab it, right? But when you're selling coaching, you're generally selling, not everybody, but some of our coaches are selling mindset shifts, and you can't grab it, right? You can't physically hold it. So having visually appealing infographics to promote what it is that you do can be used on your websites, in your blogs, in your invitations, your sales pitches, across social media to really take complex information and simplify it. So I wanted to give you a little sneak peek behind the curtain and let me show you what we have created for some of our clients in Canva. So let's head on back over into Canva where we left off. We've got to change this little window because this is not the one we want. We want to come back to here. All right, let's shut that one down. And here in our projects folder, we have a project folder called mapping sessions. So we have created, now all of our clients have a signature method, the steps in which they go through to get their client to the results, the outcome, the transformation, whatever it is they're trying to get them from whatever thing they're struggling with to the outcome. And what better way to take something that's very complicated that if you try to explain it, you find yourself just talking in circles because there's so much inside your program, right? Now, let's be honest, your program has a lot of stuff in it. So why not simplify it with an infographic? So here's one of our clients who helps people write their first draft. And we've been able to show here with an infographic her entire program in a simple design. Another client we have is Jenny. She is a snow kite instructor. This was so fun making because I want it to look like kind of like a snow kite, right? Flying. But this shows all, so her program isn't like a mindset program or a step-by-step if you go from this step to that step to that step and then you get to the end. Her program is kind of choose your own adventure. Do you want to learn how to do, you want to learn about safety in the snow or packing to go to the snow or fixing or fitness? So this one is really choose your own adventure. And we've kind of set it up that way so the infographic shows that they can choose their own adventure. However, if we go back to Kathy's, hers actually moves in this order to get to the first draft and it stops. Another example I'll give you is it really depends on your method, and some of these are hidden in the background, so I can't see them all. Oh, here's one. So this one is not what I was looking for. I wanted to show you, this one. Okay, so this client is a rinse and repeat one. So they grow their mindset, they explore internally, they look at their values, they reset their goals, they start to build meaningful connections, then they build community. But then what's going to happen is shit will always hit the fan, right? And we have to go back internally to re-look at ourselves when stuff's not working or when we get triggered or our mindset does some crazy stuff. So we've created this infographic in a circular form. I was hoping to have Jackie's is in here, but I don't know exactly where it is. because they're all hiding in the background of things. They're quite deep, some of these. There's multiple pages in some of them. So that's one example for infographics. I would recommend that you Google the word infographics or go to Pinterest if you're really interested in infographics, because infographics is so good. See, this is complicated information into a simple to follow graphic. Now, I studied communication design. I have my piece of paper as a communication designer, marketing and film and TV. Infographics was actually one of the units that we did at uni. I loved it because I hate reading and I see the world in pictures and I see complicated information in pictures. And if I can simplify things into a simple picture, so much better. A picture paints 1,000 words. I'll never forget when I was in a design class and the tutor or teacher at the time was saying, you can tell a good and a bad designer if you ask them to put together a design of an orange. And a bad designer will put an orange and write the word orange underneath. A good designer would just put the orange, because you don't need to explain that it's an orange. And that's what graphics and visuals are really good for, simplifying. I had to create an infographic around the coral bleaching and how all the runoff comes from like grazing lands and agriculture and flows into the Great Barrier Reef, which is affecting bleaching, but also breeding these starfish that like are going around and like killing stuff. And I did it all with pictures just to explain it. And it was so fun. So whenever you see complicated information in graphics, and it's literally a job title, you can be an infographic designer. Newspapers, magazine editors, they hire infographic designers because they have a skill set in taking the complicated and simplifying. And I think that's why I fell in love with automation, because it's taking the complex idea and mapping it out with pictures and lines and tags and squiggly lines. And it really is a track that's a visual thing that is very simplified once you know how to use it. So that was tip number 6, infographics. So where's my little window over here? Tip number 7, video marketing. Wow. Canva has come so far when it comes to video editing. When they first brought in video editing, it was very cumbersome. It was very tricky. There wasn't lots of layers involved. And it was a lot of work. It was much easier for me to drop it into iMovie or Premiere or something like that. Now, with all the updates, because video is huge, right? I remember the day when you would walk into a room and most people wouldn't raise their hand because you would ask, have you done live video? And you would get maybe 1% of the room raise their hand. Now in our niche, if you want to be known and you want to build know, like, and trust, you want to do video. And Canva's options for video creation are so awesome. But not only do you have access to the templates and also to other people's videos, but also a huge library of music. And let me head on over back to Canva where we left off, and let's go to just back to the home screen. Now, up along the top here, you'll see there's a lot of shortcuts to what you want to design along the top, and you'll see here video. So if we click on videos, you will get lots of beautiful templates in all the different file formats that most people publish videos in. So you've got your landscape videos, which are great for YouTube, mobile videos, Facebook videos, Insta Reels, and TikTok. All right, so they're all in the right size. Now, when you click on, let's do a skip the rope, you'll see they come with all of these little, already pre-made things that you can choose to do. You can add transitions between scenes by clicking in the middle. right? We can do a color wipe. We can do a circle. And then what I love is the fact that we can bring in music. So this is a video on the benefits of skipping. All right, so let's have a look for some exercise. I'll type in the word exercise here. And along the top, you can scroll across and choose audio. And let's have a listen at some of the sounds that we can get. All right, so there's one exercise one, but also what you can do is if you are on a free or a pro, you can choose free or pro. But look, for the price of pro, I would highly, highly recommend that you choose pro. Okay, if you want a 45-day free trial, just reach out to us. We have a 45-day free trial, or you can just go straight to Canva, and I think they have a 14-day or a 30-day trial. All right, shower exercise. What does this one sound like? Here we go, gym exercise. Oh, that's sound effects, gym exercise. All right, so let's do skip rope, because that's what we're doing. Let's see what it brings up for skip rope. Oh, you can actually have the sound of skipping rope. Oh no, that's rock skipping. All right. Anyway, I digress. So let's choose a song. Oh, no. All right. Now, once you've got the sign, no, we want this one. Here. Hopefully I've got the right one in. Oh, no, we've got the shower exercise. We're going to highlight and delete that one. What to do on a bad day? Let's put that one. No. Best day. That's the one. That'll do. All right. Now, what Canva actually has now is there's this thing called, oh, where did it go? Let's go back in. There's this thing called beat sync. So if we just play this normally, it's going to do just the standard amount of seconds you can see down the bottom there that the template came with. So if we click play, it's actually not too bad. But if you click on the video, the audio file at the bottom, can you see these little white lines down here? So this is the main beat of the music. And when you click beat sync, watch what happens to the video at the top. So you just pay close attention, and the little lines along the bottom. So I'm going to click beat sync, and then I'm going to say sync now. And did you see it slightly shifted so that all the transitions move with the music? Now, if you have got lots and you want even more beat sync, here's a tip that I learned from one of the Canva. I went to the Canva head office for their big launch day. And I got to speak to the guy who actually worked on this and did the coding. I think it was a lady. And she said, what you want to do is zoom in. And did you see that more little beat signs showed up along the bottom? And then click beat sync, and it will actually beat sync even better when you can see more of those lines. And now if we push play, take it back, it's probably not going to be a huge difference, but we can see there were 3.7, 3.7, and these were all 4 seconds. Now they've all slightly changed. Let's see what it does. There we go. I really like that. You could see as the line came across the screen, that was happening in the beat. And when also when the text disappeared. That happened on the beat. And also the transition between each of the scenes happened on the beat. Pretty cool, right? I remember sitting inside of iMovie and Premiere, like moving and cutting scenes and trying to hit the beat. And we used to have to use little markers. If anyone's a video editor, they would know what I mean. But we would have to use little markers and then chop the video to fit within the beat. And it's a lot of work, and it's just one click button. Pretty awesome, right? So video marketing. Canva offers a huge range of abilities to create short videos, video presentations, TikToks, Reels, so many things for your social media, YouTube, website content, and the list goes on. Anything that you can think of to do it. But also, when you click that download button and you've used somebody's template, the creator of the music and the creator of the graphics and the templates all get a little ching ching, a little money, and also you have the rights to use it. So you will not get into trouble if you use the music on social media because you've downloaded it from Canva. I just want you to also, though, be aware that every time you go live, if you're going to use some music in your live stream, you have to actually go and click the download button again because it's a one-use option for your music every time you click that download button inside of Canva. So what I have is a subscription to Epidemic Sound because it doesn't matter what music I use and how often I use it because I have a monthly subscription. So just be mindful that if you are going to use music on your live videos and you're, say, creating music in the background and you've got a video going on and you've downloaded it once, excellent. But if you're going to use the same video a second time, legally, you're actually supposed to hit that download button and re-download to use it a second time. There is that possibility that you might get a warning from Facebook that you're using copyrighted music. They will ask you, and when I first started, I used to get a few messages about copyrighted music, but then what happened was because I got the Epidemic Sound, all I do is say, here's my invoice for Epidemic Sound, and then they just go, oh, okay, no worries. And I think I got 3 or 4 of them in the early days, and now they just don't ask because they know, right? They've figured out that I'm always using music from Epidemic Sound. Years ago, you used to be able to play any music. I remember the day we used to do dance parties and games and awards nights, streaming live across all the platforms and never get into trouble. Occasionally, some of my very, very old videos from years ago pop up with a warning saying, this has got copyrighted music on it from 2015. Oh, really? I totally forgot that video even existed. All right, so that's video. I love the beat sync option inside of video. Get in, play around, use its tool. But, you know, there are so many things inside of here, and it's not just, you know, music. You can also add in sound effects, right, if you want to put a little bing. And what I really love now is the fact that you can have multiple layers as well. Sorry, not that one. I wanted the music one. Go back to elements. Music, let's go. A ping. So you can. Let's find a nice loud one. Sorry, nah, ping. Everything's very quiet. Let's go clapping. That'll do. So you can bring in additional audios and you'll see they turn up on multiple lines. So you can also add in sound effects as well. Right? So it's pretty cool. All right, there. Video is done. Pretty cool tips. What did you like the best? I am not done yet. I came in with lots of ideas today. Where is my little window hiding? I've lost my window. There it is, hiding behind the sound bar. There we go. All right, where were we? Number 7. That's what we were doing, video marketing. Number 8 of 11. Offer free resources. Canva has a plethora of resources that you can choose from inside of their templates, from ebooks, guides, all sorts of lead magnets for your content marketing strategies, and to, of course, build that email list. And once you create your ebook or your lead magnet, you can actually then turn it into a representation of an ebook. Shall I show you how? So let's head on back over into Canva. Okay, so here inside of Canva, let's say we want to create an ebook. Let's see what templates that they have available. And we're going to look at ebook pages. So here is some ebooks. All right, let's go content creator. This one will do. Customize design. And then here, let's go into my branding. Let's make it a little Sallyified, right? Fix up all my branding colors. That one will do. Okay, we can go through the document and do all the branding colors. All right, that'll do. Okay, so now we have a book. Okay, we've created our ebook and now we want to create an advertisement for our ebook. So what you can do is this here. First thing I like to do is download the front cover. Okay, so I'll download the front cover as a PNG. So let's do download. Hopefully that little guy won't take too long. And once it's downloaded, then if you come back to Elements, let's just go to a new file and we put in book mockup and book cover. So you'll see there's lots of book covers. I like to start just in the book cover size. So I'm just going to click on book cover here, but I'm going to just delete all the content and bring in mine. Actually, you probably don't even need to download it. That being said, you could actually come to projects and then come to recent designs and choose the front cover. And then it drops it in there and it's fully editable. But now what we want to do is we want to take that design, if we come back to Elements, and type in mockup. If I can spell correctly. Book mockup. Let's do that. Book mockup. Now, here you're going to see frames. Okay, so there's all different frames here that you can use to make them look like a book. Or if you have this, let's delete that, bring that in as a flat image, like, oh, I bring it in as a flat image so it doesn't have all the layers. And then when you click on the book cover, you can click on edit photo. And under edit photo, if you scroll down, you'll see mockups. And in mockups, once it loads, come on, you can do it. It's going to do it anytime now. You can see here, there's all different types of mock-up designs that you can create. And we are going to open that and we're going to choose a book. So let's look for a book. That's branding, that's watches, that's apparel, that's print, smartphone. Where are my books? I think they're books. Let's see, have a look. Yeah, that one's sort of a book. Oh, did I not select the image? Try that again. Edit photo. Mockups. And let's just put it on the television screen. No, it is not what we want. Usually click a button and the little guy just looks like it. Where's it gone? They're slightly different than what I used to have. insert your image, drag and drop the image onto the mock-up. The easiest way to do this is from the Uploads tab. Okay, so we want to drag and drop. Okay, so it's slightly different. It used to just grab the image and automatically transfer it for you. Let me have a look here. Edit photo. Why doesn't it not do it anymore? Let's have a look. There has to be a reason why. It's very annoying. Oh, there we go. Had to give it a minute. So what it's done is it's brought that in and embedded it into the mock-up for you. So it used to just grab the image and transfer it, but now it looks like what you've got to do is actually choose what you want it to go in. So if we were going to put it in a computer, we would start with the computer this way, and then we would bring in the uploaded image that we created. It's not going to work. It's not the right size, but just an example. And it will bring it in like that. So it has slightly changed. It used to just be click the image and it would turn it into a mock-up, but now it looks as though you've got to drag and drop it in. Probably easier. I think, and it used to actually bomb out sometimes in the older version. But that's what I like to do, especially for when I'm creating an ad for an ebook. I've got a few different ebook mock-ups that I wonder if they're in here. Ebook. In my projects. None that you can see right now. No, but they are in there somewhere in my huge array of things. All right, let's move on to from, I think we're in the right number, video marketing, free offers, which is ebooks, lead magnets, all the things. Website and blog graphics is our next one. So you can create graphics for your website, also banners, of course, right? I always like to remind people, don't forget the banners. Feature images on your blogs, in your YouTube, any other visual elements, as well as that you can put them into your email. We use animated GIFs also in our emails. So just like I showed you how to create a GIF for your Facebook ads, your website and email, you can put your animated GIFs in there as well. And I have some where it's just me sitting at the computer going, right? I've chopped a video, I've saved it as a GIF, and it's just me doing silly stuff. So using Canva for your website graphics, and also when we create graphics for our website, or say we use Kajabi for a lot of our stuff. Kajabi actually give you the size dimensions for the graphics. We save them all so that all of our blog posts look the same, right? The images are formatted the same. They're all the same size. There's consistency across our blog post and our website as well. Now, the next one is for your event promotions. Have you thought about not only your banners and your digital side of your events, have you ever thought about actually designing invitations or putting up posters or other promotional material? Something that I was talking to one of my coaches about was she was sending out invitations to their live event in the post, and the mail is $1. Right? It's $1.10 now to send just a standard letter around Australia. And what it cost her to grow her email list, to then get their addresses, and some of these are past clients because they've got their addresses, and then she had a large in-person event coming up and an online conference coming up. And she posted invitations out. And when she ran the math, the conversion rate from sending an email to her list versus a physical thing in the mail with a QR code to register was, she said, it was huge, the amount of people who had actually gone, oh yeah, right? Because they physically grabbed that newsletter. It was only $1.10 to send. So their cost per lead to get them back in the funnel was 1/4 of the price than if they ran it on Facebook ads targeting their warm audience. Pretty awesome. So, I mean, it's a little out of the box thinking in this day and age to send something in that physical post, but thinking about your event promotions, something a little different. Maybe use invitations. Put posters up. If you're a local business, put posters up with QR codes around for people to scan all of your event material there as well to promote those webinars and live trainings that you do. Now, I want to end on the most fun thing of all, which is swag, merchandise. Kajabi has really cool merchandise, really amazing merchandise. And I love the fact that it's not just standard printing material, right? So I'm just going to head back over to print inside of Canva, and we touched on a few of these. But t-shirts, right? We actually sent hats out to some of our clients. These water bottles are super cool. And you can start again with a pre-designed template. And if you are going to use the template, after you go over here to the print with Canva section, you can see all the things that you can choose from. And if we want to put this on where's my water bottle? It's in here somewhere. I probably went past it. Let's have a look. Bottle. Why is there no water bottle? Let's go to a coffee mug. We can click coffee mug. And then it's probably because it's the wrong size. When you have the coffee mug, you can design directly on the mug, right? So we can do our own little tweaks. We can change our typography to match our brand, colors. We could add some sparkles. We could put my logo on there as well. And then not only do you have the front of the mug, you also have the back of the mug. So if you want to do an additional, like print on the back side of the mug, and then you can actually see what it looks like. Oops, can I scroll up? What are we doing here? Scroll up. If you click on here, you can actually look what it looks like all the way around the mug from different positions. Now, these are really cool. I actually used to sell printed material, and I used to have to manually create this myself. And to be able to have it sitting on a real life table, how cool is that, right? So if you are selling your own mugs and t-shirts and swag for your own business, how amazing is that? That you can actually do it all in here. Also have your marketing material there for you as well. Then just go straight to checkout, right? You choose what you want. The more you order, the cheaper it gets, right? So it depends on how many you want. And then you just process straight through checkout. Sally is not going to pay for this one. Okay, so it's just as simple as that to create some really cool swag, gifting, birthday presents, or for your business, right, as well. I think it's awesome. I want to send them a list of other things I would love to see them add to their swag collection. Now, there are lots of other companies out there that you can have your own business swag printed through, and we actually tested a few. We had some t-shirts printed. I'm not going to say the name of the company because I can't remember, but they had hooked up as a collaboration with Kajabi, and the fact that you could embed these products into your Kajabi landing pages. However, once we had them printed, the quality was atrocious. The pictures, like the logo on the back of the t-shirt in the center of the neck, was like lopsided, and some were on an angle. What I can say about Kajabi is the quality is exceptional. I've tested most of their products and had them printed, and the quality compared to some of these other companies that we've been through and used in the past, so much better. So if you're thinking about using actual swag, merchandise inside your business as gifting or even to sell, right? Like Ecamm sells so many different pieces of swag from, well, I wish Canva did them all, but think about calendars. Oh, this time of the year is a fabulous time to start thinking about calendars, because you could create a calendar that you could now give out to people and they could have you on their wall all year. I can just see now, 12 months of Jenny snow kiting. Every month's a different position on the snow kite. Right, so anyway, there are some ways in which you can use Canva as a marketing material platform. Even if you're not a designer, you can get into Canva and design and do lots of creative avoidance until your heart's content. All right, guys, I have smashed through and I'm at the top of the hour. I need to go dark because I have lots of VIPs hanging out wanting their questions answered. Now, if you liked today, then just please make sure you subscribe to the channel. YouTube is the best place because you'll always get notifications of upcoming episodes or live streams. We're about to head into Christmas. I will do a couple of replays over Christmas if they fall on a Christmas period. I'm still going to try and be here every Tuesday because I've hardly ever missed a Tuesday going live. But just be aware that there may be some Tuesdays that we will be throwing a couple of replays up because family first. I don't know what days Christmas and everything falls on this year, but just saying. But we are heading into our break period here inside of the Sparkle world. Now, that doesn't mean we're not here. It just means for our clients, we're not in the VOZ. However, we're still supporting you through Slack channels and we're still coming in. The whole team will be in on a Tuesday to answer everybody's questions as well. Now it's time for me to go dark to actually go and work with our clients. I'm here all day for them. This is my day inside the Sparkle world. I stay inside the Sparkle world until all questions are answered. But for everybody out there on the live stream, thanks for making it all the way through to the end of the video. It was a long one. Joyce is going to chop this down and make it into lots of little short ones. And Ma is going to edit this and compact it up from all my jargon and rambling into something a little bit more consumable. But this is the great thing about live stream, and I think you all should be doing, is just go live, talk about stuff, and then you can chop it up and repurpose the hell out of that stuff. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get one income producing activity done each and every day, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.